Okay, this is test number 2. Test number 1 came out very well. And we're moving towards about a month from now having a 4th of July dinner. And baked beans are on the menu. It's very difficult to do this with one hand, but I'll do my best. Now these are cannelloni beans and Bianca de España. Okay? And of course my cooktop and hands are perfectly clean. So I'm just going to put the beans in this little pot, which I bought for the purpose. And the real test here is going to see if I can keep the American part of the beans with the American flavors, with the lean parents, the ketchup, the mustard, the barbecue sauce. These baked beans just worked out great last time. I'm going to add the meat from 2 short ribs, which I just broiled. And then, here's the experimental part. That's going to get covered with thin bacon from the butcher. And that bacon is going to, with any luck, keep this layer of sauce from penetrating down too far into the beans. I'm trying to keep a little bit of separation here between, on the top is going to be an Umbrian layer, on the bottom is going to be an American layer. And the sauce here is just a stand-in for now for a special Umbrian sauce that I'll try to complete this with. Okay, note to self, I should have done this like I did last time, which is to pull the meat off the short ribs when they're still hot. It comes off nicer, from the fat. I'm not going to put too much fat in here, but a little bit. Yeah, it comes off more like pulled pork. So let's start putting in our beanie stuff. Okay, so I've got in there the short ribs and a little fat and barbecue sauce and ketchup and mustard. And that was probably a little bit too healthy of a dose of lean parents. But now that's all got to get stirred up there so it mixes with the beans nicely. And then a layer of bacon goes on top. Okay, I didn't record pouring the sauce in, but you can kind of see here, you can't really see the bacon layer anymore. I made a basket here with bacon using, 2 directions and sort of sealing it up around the edge here to make a little bowl of bacon on top of the beans. What I'm going to try to do, this sauce is not the ultimate sauce I'm planning on using here, but this is an experiment. This is just tomato sauce. No spices, it's just good tomato taste. A little salt in it. So that layer, if this works out well, hopefully it will stay a little bit separated. And that's the essence of what my experiment is here. I'm trying to make that bacon layer keep the Umbrian flavors that will go in the Umbrian sauce that will eventually go on here sort of separated. I'm trying to separate that from the lower layer, which is the beans. Now, I know some of this sauce is going to find its way down into the beans there, and that's fine. I have high hopes for this. Oh, okay. So we're done. The timer went off. It's had 2 hours at 325 Fahrenheit, which is 162 centigrade. And it's time to get the oven mitts out and see how we've done. Okay, this is encouraging. Look, I can see beans down here without sauce in them. The sauce stayed on top here, cooked in this bacon, which is exactly what I was hoping for. So, see, look, it looks like a bean. It's not all goopy and saucy. It's just a bean with the flavorings. It's going to be hot. I'm going to give this a minute to cool and then try it. Okay, so far so good. I tried that first bean. It's tasty. It's got the baked bean flavors, the ketchup mustard thing, Worcestershire barbecue sauce, but it also tastes like a bean, which is unusual in baked beans and exactly what I was going for. So it's going to be interesting here now as this is going to get stirred in, because when I take the spoon and dig down in there, that sauce and bacon are going to just go all through the beans. So, well, I guess we'll see how that works. Okay, this is the moment of truth. So I'm going to use the spoon here to cut down through this top layer. And beans. Beans without a bunch of sauce, so I can taste the pure unadulterated beans. Now the bacon, pancetta could cut better. This is getting mixed up a little bit here. But I can dig down in there and get just the beans. So this is going to be my Umbrian side and my American side. A few more beans. So that kind of worked. I think I'm going to get a piece of this short rib here. Oh, I got enough in there. That's dinner. Oh. No. Tasting that sauce. That sauce cooked basically in a bowl of bacon. It's good. It's good. I could take that whole top out of there and put it in pasta. It would be fantastic. Okay, I'm going to put this in the win column. No, now I'm going to put it in the win column. This is good. The bacon cooked down into the beans and the basic flavors of the American baked bean are, this is good. 4th of July, here we come.